Hello, my dear friend. I Dimitro, Sorojgar.com. I will show you a new formula of white phenyl making. Stearic acid, one type of fatty acid, pine oil, terpineol, not terpenoil, terpineol, morpholine, one type of new chemicals, and Alphox 200 emulsifier. First, I will show how to dilute the stearic acid with pine oil. It need a small amount of pine oil and heated to dilute the stearic acid. Let's go to see how to dilute the pine oil. I have taken little amount of pine oil to dilute the stearic acid. Need heat. With a low flame heated, I dilute the stearic acid with little amount of pine oil, and it become clear and transparent. Heat is completed and totally dissolved stearic acid with pine oil, a little amount of pine oil, and rest of the pine oil I will used at last. Used Alphox 200. Alphox 200 80 gram. And pine oil I have taken 140 gram, and little amount of pine oil used to dilute the stearic acid, and rest of the pine oil I used at last. Look how to use these all chemicals. Terpineol used with pine oil, and mixed vigorously, and remaining pine oil are poured on fatty acid based liquid. At last I used morpholine. Morpholine is not a emulsifier and surfactant. It used with fatty acid and react with fatty acid and makes a emulsifier, not a single amount, not a emulsifier. With react with fatty acid and makes a emulsifier and surfactant. At last I used morpholine with this composition, with this compound. Totally transparent. I used terpineol. Those who used a low quality of pine oil, and they used the terpineol to more active, to get more active of the pine oil, you used this terpineol. You can use another perfume in this compound. I have used, instead of perfume, terpineol. Now, total composition batch is 200 ml. I have taken pine oil 140 gram, terpineol 24 gram, stearic acid 12 gram, morpholin 6 gram, and alfox 218 gram. Total composition batch 200 ml, and I will make 3 liters white phenyl. Now I am taking only 70 ml to make 1 liter phenyl. 70 ml. Taking only 70 ml or 70 gram consent of pine oil. gram নিয়েছি, and to make 1 liter white phenyl. Actually 200 ml consent makes 3 liters white phenyl, and I am taking only 70 ml consent to make 1 liter white phenyl. This consent viscosity is very high because I have used fatty acid, that is stearic acid. You can use oleic acid and other fatty acid. I have used stearic acid. And morpholin, instead of alternative of morpholin, you can use amine alcohol. Those who want to know what chemical use instead of morpholin, write in my WhatsApp number. I will give you another formulation. No thickness is used. No anthem gum is not to be needed in this formulation. This is totally fatty acid base. Maximum large scale company use this composition to get more profit, but composition is to be perfectly make. those who start the business, you can apply this formula, and you will get more result. One liter phenyl is ready, only 70 ml consent. More density, this composition. Note down this composition. I have made 200 gram batch. Pine oil 140 gram, terpineol 24 gram, stearic acid 12 gram, morpholin 6 gram, alfox 200 18 gram, total 200 gram. I have taken pine oil 32%, rupees 240 per kg. Therefore 140 gram pine oil rate is 34 approximate. Terpineol 800 rupees per kg. I have taken 24 gram, rate is 19 approximate. Stearic acid 250 rupees per kg. I have taken 12 gram, rupees 3 approximate. Morpholin 250 rupees per kg. I have taken 6 gram, rupees 2 approximate. Alfox 200 230 rupees per kg. I have taken 18 gram, 18 rupees 4 approximate. Therefore 200 gram batch of the consent is 62. If you make 3 liters white phenyl, অর্থাৎ 15 times of 200 ml, 3 liters, 21 rupees per liter, and you make 3.5 liters, that is 17.5 times of 200 gram consent, rupees 18 rupees per liter. Okay, this is a unique composition. Maximum branded company and large scale company use this composition with fatty acid based product, actually organic based chemical. All chemicals are organic except alfox 200. And those who want to know alternative chemicals of this formulation, you may write WhatsApp number. I will give more formula and their activities and function I will give you and discuss thoroughly.